Happy Monday, fam. Hello, puppies. Let's talk puppies. Whoop, whoop. Yes, hello. Happy Monday, everyone. Hello, everyone, and happy Monday. Welcome to Ecamm Network News and Entertainment. My name is Anna Heed.
And I'm Fuljens Henry.
And today we have an incredible show for you, not only because it is National Hispanic Heritage Month, and we have a dancing pepper on the waiting screen, but because we have tons of great information for you so that you can take advantage of all the great things that the Ecamm Fam and Ecamm Network is putting on for you. Fuljens.
Yes. Let's say hello to the fam. Thank you for tuning in during the countdown, dancing along with the chili pepper. Hello, George. Good to see you here. Listen, wait for some trivia. We got some recipes. We got some meals for you here. The puppies are here.
The puppies.
Yes.
And Paul is here.
Hello, Mr. Moderator. And who do we have here?
Does this mean it's going to be a spicy stream?
Maybe. Todd, hello. Very good to see you here.
Hello. We have Brandy. Hello, Brandy.
Hello, and greetings to my new fam.
Aw, hello. Greetings to you too.
Welcome, Richard.
Richard, hello.
Good to see you here. Jaden, hello.
Hello, Jaden.
Very nice. Yes, and for those of you who are new, welcome to ENN. If you have any questions along the way, please place your cute colon space in front of it so it doesn't just become a comment.
That is right. So let's get started with something that is happening tomorrow. For all of you who are wanting to learn more about Ecamm fundamentals, all of you who are new, and even if you're seasoned and you just want to go back to the basic, because sometimes it's really good for us to go back to basics, right?
Yeah.
So tomorrow, Ecamm fundamentals is happening,
Ecamm
and here are
foundations.
more. Yes, and here fundamentals, foundations, all of that, right? So let's go over and check it out.
Yes, we will be live tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern with the one and only Adrian Salisbury. And tomorrow we're going to discuss how we plan our shows, build our Ecamm profiles, and of course, all of our expert tips and use cases.
Yes.
We will be discussing all of that with Adrian live tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern, right here in the Ecamm Live YouTube channel.
Yes, and you will get to ask all those questions about creating profiles, about planning for your show, a lot of great things for you. So make sure you tune in, and the link to sign up is in the comments.
Yes, that is ecamm.com/foundations, ecamm.com/foundations.
That is right. Another great thing that's happening, if you have not applied yet or taking advantage of this incredible opportunity, we have the Content Launch Pad. And what is that?
This is an creator apprenticeship for you to launch your content. If you have an idea or something that's already in existence. You have a way to propose it to Ecamm, and you if you win, there's so much that you are getting out of this.
Yes,
right?
You share your idea, we review your proposal, and the winner creates magic. That means that you only have to worry about your content.
Yep.
The rest of it is going to be done by Ecamm.
So much.
Yes, it's going to include the full show production, branding and design, show marketing, show support, tech support, plus
Ecamm Live Pro for 1 year. So much, so much. And again, here's all the elements of a good proposal: creativity, content, clarity. Don't overthink it. If you're already working on it, and I'm pretty sure you already have something tight, don't overthink it. Just hit submit before it's too late. Just send it, right?
Yeah, because it is September 30th is the last day that you can send your proposal.
Yes, exactly. And here are your judges. Here, you know all these peeps. We're all friendly. We're all good. We're good folk. So don't be afraid to hit that submit button so we can see your amazing submissions and on time.
That's right.
On time. And when will this be announced? The winner will be announced at Creator Camp's closing ceremony on October 18th. That doesn't mean you have until October 18th to submit. You have until September 30th.
That is right. So any questions that you have about it, feel free to ask us here or in the community.
Yes.
Ecamm Live Facebook. So how many of you are new here? We've seen some new faces, so we just want to send a shout out to you all. So sending it ahead of time.
Yeah.
We're going to either to Ecamm or to ENN. We're going to have some trivia today, so you'll get a chance to win.
Yeah.
And we're also going to, in the spirit of doing something new and testing things out, we're going to try something that I have been trying to try for a while, and I'm gonna put Fuljens' skills to the test live. So that is going to be reverting back to AM frequencies, right? So for voice and channel. So I need all of you audio people to channel yourselves and give us tips on how to do it. And this is all about experimenting and creating. So we're going to turn the clock back. We're even going to go black and white, and this is all possible inside of Ecamm. So let's check this out. Are you worried?
We'll see if no one's able to.
We were trying it, and it wasn't changing. We were changing the frequencies in the roadcaster, but nothing was happening. So we are going to try it with you all. So you are going to be helping us out in this adventure. So speaking of adventure, so we have Brandy is brand new. So let's give Brandy a nice yes. So Brandy, welcome to the community. And how did you learn about ENN and Ecamm? Please let us know.
Yes.
Another, thank you, Paul. Another is for the content launch pad is that you must be a resident of the United States, except for Rhode Island.
That is right. That is right. And yes, Saeed, we're always a judgment-free zone, so maybe we'll have another word instead of judges. Moderators. How about that?
We will have reviewers. Reviewers? Is that a better word? Is reviewers?
Reviewers.
But since we like doing things and reviewing things with you, Mary Lou has been putting out some great videos for all of us. And here's one of her giving us tips about how to use Zoom and look really good in it.
Let's check it out.
On Zoom calls. All right, here's 3 easy ways to boost your confidence on Zoom calls. All right, we have all been there. You've got this big virtual meeting happening and you're a little nervous about it because maybe you're intimidated by the tech, maybe you're not used to being on camera, maybe it's just a really high stakes call. But with these tips, we can make sure your confidence is ready to go. You can knock this out of the park. I believe in you. The more you practice, the more comfortable you're going to feel. That goes for everything. If you have a presentation where there are specific points you need to hit, then rehearse them. That's totally okay to rehearse them. You can do this in front of the mirror, or you can even record yourself with your camera or using Ecamm. And this way, what you're doing in Ecamm is used as your presentation in Zoom, and you know exactly what you're doing. You know exactly what it looks like before you get to the actual call. And get your virtual meeting Zoom call set up together, because that is going to boost your confidence, because you're going to get on that call and you're going to look better than everyone. And they're going to be like, whoa, this person knows what they're talking about, because look at this, look at all this, look at all that. When you look and sound your best, your confidence is naturally going to soar. Whether you're using a simple setup or you're using a whole studio setup, taking the time to get it right and making it look nice is going to completely change how you present yourself online. Work on those camera angles, work on the lighting, get your audio together, and you can use tools like Ecamm to make sure your presentation just looks choice, looks delicious, looks wonderful, looks so good. So you've done your rehearsal, you got your presentation looking the way you want to, but before you go live, let's do a little positive self-talk, okay? I always love a little pep talk. Confidence is not something that someone can give you, but you can give it to yourself. Give yourself a moment, remind yourself of your strengths and why you're the person to be delivering this information, or at least why the information's useful or interesting, or why they need to know about it. Don't just read the words off your script or your slides. Like, actually have a conversation, because you're a human, they're a human. Let's just be humans. With a little practice, some positive self-talk, and the right tools, you're going to be rocking and rolling these Zoom calls, baby. And if you want to know a little bit more about how to get Ecamm working in your Zoom calls, just let us know. We'll help you out.
So that is it. And it is so true. It's so true. One of the things, right, we have to practice. We have to practice, because there are different things there, especially when you're doing something new, right? At least for me, when I first was doing Zoom, before we had Ecamm for Zoom, it was a little something. It was a lot of practice. And now I still have to practice, but not as intensely as I did before.
Definitely, because you're
right?
used to it now.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
Put in the reps.
Exactly. So if you are using Ecamm for Zoom, please let us know in the comments how it was for you when you first started, right? When you first started using it, and how much you have to practice, because you have to, like Fuljens said, put in your reps in. And another tip that Mary Lou mentioned was the looking at yourself in the camera. You have to, right? You have to look at yourself in the camera and practice looking at yourself in the camera, because that's what you will be doing.
Yeah, and also if you're somebody who uses Zoom on a weekly basis for work purposes, that also helps too. Build camera confidence. That's how it helped me, actually. Because while I was on the Zoom calls, especially during COVID, every single day, I didn't have a teleprompter or anything.
Right.
I don't have this monitor here that I could just look
monitor,
at myself.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I just practice just looking at the glass. I'm like, hey, and I'm on some of my calls, I'm just staring at that, because I'm like, there's nobody here I'm not being pressured by anything. I'm not being put on the spot to on some type of interview. It's just me delivering what I know.
Right.
Because it's work related, so that actually helped. In addition to being able to like work the different Zoom features and all that good stuff, but Zoom features aside and learning for Zoom aside, just being able to use video conferencing on a regular basis, definitely helps.
For sure.
Being more comfortable with on camera presence.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for me, I have to glance at the screen a lot to just see how everything is happening, because sometimes you're looking good when you first started, and all of a sudden you realize that there's a hair in your face and you're not noticing it, or there's something happened, right? So doing a quick glance at the screen is good, right? So like if you're doing what Fuljens was mentioning, was just looking at the camera and not at the monitor, just glance here and there, just to make sure that everything's still looking good.
Definitely.
And also making eye contact with the participants. But let's see what the fam is saying.
Definitely. We have more people tuning in. So, Brandy says, I am the winner of the Creator Camp ticket giveaway.
Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, we're going to meet you then. We're going to meet you soon. Nice.
Micah, hello. Very good to see you here. And as per Paul, more Mary Lou tips will drop on Wednesday and Friday.
Steve.
Hello. Very good to see you here. And
Jeremy.
Good to see you here. Valerie is here as well. Aubrey, hello. And Saeed is chiming in. I do most of my stuff in Zoom or Butter using all the streaming tech. It's a great way to stream in a safe, controlled environment. Also, it's perfect for practicing. Yes, it definitely is. Yes, it definitely is. Yes, and congratulations, Brandy.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Samantha. I have to shout out Samantha from the live chat replay before it even pops into Ecamm. What's going on?
Oh, wow. Sam, how are you?
I like going live better than doing videos. I can be myself thanks to Ecamm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's the thing. A lot of people prefer to do lives than recording, and it's just a preference, right? Until I felt some sort of way because obviously the live energy and the conversation is way different than when you're recording. Completely different. Yeah. It's just like having a co-host and not having a co-host, right? But I got to record some videos because I had to, and I put myself in that situation because I was too comfortable going live. Live to me is very comfortable. Recording isn't. So I challenged myself to do some recording and remember how I was at the beginning. I was like, I don't want to do this. Towards the end, do explain how I was towards the end. I thought I was good, right?
Yeah, you found a groove.
Yes, right?
Yeah, because you were doing it repetitively.
Right. So towards the end of the recording, which was about 3 days? About 3 days. I was like, I want to record some more. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I was very excited. So if you're comfortable going live or pre-recording, do the opposite of it because you will find something about yourself and you will see that you could do it, right? It just takes those reps.
Yeah.
So when you're comfortable doing something, it's time to do something else. And I was proud of myself for doing that. I was proud of myself. So what have you done to get out of your comfort zone? Doesn't have to be live streaming, but you can compare that and see because it would be the same feeling.
Yeah.
Right?
Definitely. I'm about to pull up a comment right here. Matt says live streams are the most fun, and I'm an expert on fun. Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are. Fun fact, the mushroom sound effect is just the Mario complete slide. Yes. Yes.
Oh, boy.
And you can record yourself while in a Zoom meeting. Find a friend to join so you have someone to talk to. It's way more natural than talking to yourself into the camera.
It is.
Definitely.
That's great advice.
Especially if you have a friend around. That definitely, but okay, and that's the thing too, right? So that is the beauty of being able to go live and to talk to people, although it's not video to video, but it's video to chat and live interaction. But either way, whether it's like talking to somebody, video to video in Zoom or interacting with a live audience, it's for me, those things are way better than pre-recording. with no one to talk to, right? Because it just feels so much natural, and you're not forming a script in your head of what to say. It just comes out.
Yeah.
It's like pre-recording is not like that. Pre-recording just feels more formal. Like you're writing a report. You're preparing a report. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, and the thing is that with pre-recording, I feel you have the option of, let me re-record this. I didn't like this. Or let me pause this or whatever it is. But with live, you're like, okay, I'm here. I already did this. I just have to push through.
Yeah.
Right? So there's no pause button. There's no re-record button and delete. There's none of that.
Just it.
Yeah. That's the adrenaline of going live. Right? So it's something, but I would challenge you. I would say to do something that is out of your comfort zones. If you pre-record, go live, and if you go live pre-record, it doesn't have to be a long thing. Just do it a couple of times, and saying that out loud reminds me that Vlogmas is just 3 months away.
Vlogmas is definitely 3 months away. And Paul says, I cannot do Zoom without Ecamm anymore.
Oh my
But you know
gosh.
something too? I think for me, it's for a lot of us, it was like that. Whereas like we we have Ecamm running, and then we have Zoom running, and then we're bringing in the virtual camera from Ecamm into Zoom because we have our cameras, effects, and all the stuff is set up a particular way, framing and whatnot, and we don't want to mess it up by just switching to USB camera or Cam Link 4K or whatever, and it looks so different. But now everything is integrated, so it just made the process much more streamlined.
Right, exactly. Which it's just the best. It was the best creation since. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, what comment? What was it?
Whatever big thing.
Text overlays.
Whatever big thing happened
text overlays
with Ecamm.
But for those of you who are new, I want to talk about another thing besides getting out of your comfort zone. For those of you who are new, just do you know that this graphic that we have down here was created inside of Ecamm, right? You can have your show, you can create your graphics inside of Ecamm. You don't have to go to an external software. You can get everything going. Your entire run of show. You can do presentations. You can add animations. You can add emojis. And if you want it to be extra fancy, then you can import your overlays and animations from another program.
Yeah.
But you can just get it going right from inside of Ecamm.
Definitely. 99.99% Ecamm, if not more.
That's right. That's right. And then also, for those of you who are, because we know Brandy here, who won the Creator Camp tickets with Jeff. Right, with Jeff.
Yes.
With Jeff. I believe we have they announced the camps, right? Already.
Yes,
Creator Camp. The CCTV. So you have all the information today for us. We received some great information and it's exciting, right? The restaurants and all of that.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool to fill out. So
It's food.
It's food. So we were like, oh my gosh, yes, let's fill this out. It's food.
Right away.
And we filled that out before we filled out the t-shirts. The t-shirt, it took us like 2 days.
Oh, well, no, for you, I filled mine out. I
saw food, right away. But I saw food and I was like,
Fuljens. It was much faster with the food, definitely. Yeah.
But you didn't see it. I saw it before you did.
You saw it before me. Because it's food. It's food.
It's food, yes. So if you check out everything, check out your emails, don't miss anything. Our Caleb in marketing is doing a great job putting the guide together, putting everything that you need to know. So refer to that guide. Make sure that you stamp it, bookmark it, all of that. Because once you get into it, it's just like easy to just pull it up and see, oh, where am I supposed to be or what is happening and all that. Great information.
Definitely.
Yeah. So what do we say we go to the first trivia?
Let us go. Speaking of food,
we just have to say food.
Let's go into the first trivia. It's all it's Hispanic Heritage Month.
Yes.
And we have more Hispanic Heritage Month food-related trivia. Let's go.
That's right, because we're all about food and dancing. Let's go.
Let's go.
These small plates are enjoyed socially and often shared amongst friends and at bars and restaurants. You should all know this. What is it? Is it paellas? Is it gazpachos? Or is it tapas? You should all know this. And we gotta figure out what is it that they're going to win.
Yeah, true. Nice. Very nice.
Paul.
You guys.
Oh, we need to move that from there so I can see.
You guys,
Valerie, I don't share. I hear you.
And the correct answer is tapas. And you guys did pretty good on this one. But you know who's the fastest right now?
Oh my gosh.
The Canela's King.
Canela's King. It's a cover Tatiana's tapas. And because it's in New York, right? It's like tapas are small dishes that you can so Jeremy said paellas, but paellas they give you a whole dish with rice and fish and a whole bunch of seafood. So that is not small, and I don't think people will like that to be small because it's so good. So tapas, what happens is that they just give you little tiny dishes to taste, right? And I took you to that tapas place, you really did not enjoy it so much. You enjoyed the food, but you like, it's gone because it's small dishes.
Yeah, and also it was like, was it just sampling? It wasn't like actual. Was it the sample of the real thing?
No,
I mean,
no,
yeah,
it
the
was
food is great.
The food was
But
really
definitely,
good.
if you're hungry and all you're having is tapas, then no, I recommend against it.
It was really good food. And it's like, because tapas is just to share, right? Before just is like, I want more of this. And then you have to wait, right? It was the influencer day that we went to. It was the influencer day. So they were giving all the samples.
Was it in like the grand opening?
Yes.
The reopening?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's what tapa is. And now let's see what you win, George, because we don't know what you have the entire Ecamm merch at your place.
Well, we do. No, we do. I'm almost certain because we have more E&M merch.
Hey.
So thankfully. So as long as we have more E&M merch, George is good.
And we should have that here because that's really good. Oh, the reason why we're not having, because the straw makes some noises for... And
So now George has the shirt and the 16 ounce.
yeah, we need to get the puppies.
Oh, we were muted. Oh, we were muted there. But that this is beautiful. This is oh wait. Hold please. There it is. We were just saying how beautiful this is. It has the cork or the wooden lid? Mm-hmm. The wooden lid with the metal straw is different. It's different. There it is. So you have this just the 16-ounce glass by itself, but George and the next winners that we'll have will get the one with the lid and the straw. The lid and the straw.
Yes,
All
and
right.
that is it's really cute and it feels really nice in your hands, and it just the design is really awesome. So you're going to enjoy that. And for those of you who would like to try it out, you can go to Ecamm merch, and there are coupons that you can enjoy.
There you go.
And
Doesn't
Paul.
matter.
And Paul can add the link in the comments, but you can enjoy a coupon code and try out our merch. All the merch.
Tori, hello. Yes, wooden lid.
Hello, Tori.
Yes.
Yep. And a metal straw. So we're in for it.
George is gonna have a glass for every hand and foot.
Yes. That's right. Yeah.
I didn't have to understand Spanish or understand that one.
Yeah, George is going to have a glass for every hand and feet. Yeah, so that was our first trivia, fam. So as we were mentioning earlier in the show, I was reading history facts, and I was so surprised by all of this information that I was like, Fuljens, back, I want to say, it was 2 years ago that we did the black and white theme, right? So we did a 4x3 format, which is easy to do because Ecamm has that format. You just have to select a pre-live stream, and you set that format. So we have the 4:3 format. We actually designed some black and white graphics inside of Ecamm. We have some nice music. Just talking about it brings me back. It's a really good feeling. We tried doing it, but we said, you know what? Maybe we'll just test it out here, and then we will tomorrow for for Adrian, we will give more details about how we do that and perhaps share some of those graphics. But you can be, especially now that the Content Launchpad is there, right? Expand your creativity to think things like that, right? So in Ecamm, you can go black and white. Cameras, the graphics, and all of that. But one thing that we didn't do was the frequency, right? The audio, the sound, the audio frequencies. And I was like, Fuljens, can we do this? Can we do the audio frequencies like they used to do it? So nostalgic and really great. And Fuljens is like, I'm not sure. So we started looking. Yeah, so we started looking, can the Rodecaster do this? Right? Can the audio interface do this? And this is where we need you, the ones who are just all about audio. I mean, you're about audio, but you haven't played around with it. No. And we went to ChatGPT and we asked them, hey, this is what I want to do. What do you recommend? I don't know if he hallucinated, but he gave some great answers. We tried it and nothing happened. Yeah. Nothing happened. So if you know how to change the frequency, please let us know so that we can try it out.
And not only that too, it's just that you just have to remember the settings that we're tinkering with, because once you try to bring it back to original settings, let's say something is on 100 and you bring it down to whatever, you're trying to go back to 100 and it's like, it won't give you the 100, it gives you 100.9. Like,
you just have to save it. I wonder,
can you do a reset or something on the settings once you're done playing around with it?
But can you save a custom setting on the Rodecaster?
Yeah, I don't have those ports as I mentioned. I have 3 XLRs. I don't have any spare because every other port is being used for something else. So I don't have any more presets. I have SM7B and our 2 shotguns, and everything else is being used for other routings and stuff.
Okay.
So it would have to be like, we'd have to like change the setting of one of these mics, which would be yours. and switch it back.
I am totally fine. We can do that.
Do some type of reset or something like that.
I am totally fine. But one of the things that that it was so surprising that I would like to share with you, and we're gonna share screen as well, is, did you know that the first official TV commercial was on July 1st, 1941 at 2:29 p.m. And out of all things, the commercial was, this should have been a trivia. Was the commercial about food or was it about jewelry? In 1941, right? That year was a pivotal year. And let us know, because here's what they said. They said, viewers tuning into the NBC-owned WMBT television station saw something they had never seen before. Before that day's broadcast of the Brooklyn Dodgers versus Philadelphia Phillies baseball game, the first authorized TV commercial hit the airwaves. I mean, in 1941, right? What was it? Paul was there. Paul, what was it?
Well, it's...
Oh my gosh. I thought that I was just like reading the comments. Yeah, so it was the...
Buvola watches.
I think it's Bulova.
Bulova. I always say Buvola. Bulova. It is Bulova. And they paid $9 to broadcast.
Can you imagine that? $9, like, it's now... That's not... I wouldn't even... That's minus. $9. So the watchmaker just paid $9 to broadcast the advertisement, $4 for air fees, and $5 for station fees. A far cry from the exorbitant advertising prices of today, which I didn't even search how much it was, but I'm pretty sure it's Steve, maybe Doc will know.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then the do it, say that.
Huh?
The next one, the first laugh track.
It's not Anna.
I was not born then. I could not have been mine. So the first laugh track, and this is the thing, that we take all of this, I just love going back to history and so that we can appreciate what we have now. I mean, back then, there was only one first laugh track in 1950. So from 1941, that the first commercial aired, to 1950, right? Where the laugh came out, right? And it was there are more interesting things like that. More and more interesting things. Fashion. It was okay.
Box.
Yeah. Look at that. The first one. And then the laugh track was invented by mechanical engineer Charles Douglas, who was formerly a radar technician in the Navy. After leaving the military, Douglas created a device that came to be known as the laugh box. See? This is it. So since Doc is here, perhaps Doc can help us out with the frequency on the Rodecaster. So Doc, this is what we want to do, right? We want to go back in time. We want to do a show. I've been planning this show for so long. And I want it to be black and white. And I want to have the frequency so it can be true to the era. Right? So we were looking for, and this is what I didn't search. I didn't fact check this yet. I have not done it. But it says that to understand AM radio sound characteristics, you have to know that AM radios typically transmitted in 535 to 1605 kilohertz range. So we tried changing that in the Rodecaster and it didn't work.
Well, we tried.
We tried the 300. So it was doing the frequency. So it was configuring the EQ, low cut and high cut. That's what we were trying to do.
The instructions weren't clear because it's not to the T. So I'm really not sure, and I didn't want to keep tinkering around with this.
But it's fine to tinker because they know what we're doing.
Well,
now they know what we're doing. So if something goes off, then we have Doc in here.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, like I'm not gonna act like I know exactly which of these settings to go and change in here because I don't, So until we know.
Yeah.
And then we kind of like just thought it was like under equalizer, and we started changing stuff around here, and it didn't make any change. So
right, it didn't change.
We didn't notice anything different.
Yeah, it didn't change. So it said 1 kilohertz tone. What? Was it the frequency? Okay, let's go back to see. Steve has laugh track on ENN. Okay.
Exactly.
What is exactly? They want their sound.
Because they're trying to understand like what is it that you're trying to do. It would be EQ.
It would be EQ. Okay, so that's what we were trying to do. So Doc, here's what we were trying to do. In the Rodecaster, we were trying to access the EQ settings and select and configure the EQ. And this is what they suggest to do. Low cut, high pass filter set to around 300 hertz to remove low end frequencies. And then high cut.
So low cut, high pass filter to set 300 hertz. Okay. So this is under your microphone. Right now we're set to 70. And then we're going to bring it up to 300. Well, this only goes up to 200. See if you notice any difference right now.
Hello? Yes, I do. I noticed the difference. Did you all notice the difference? I did.
It's not nothing crazy. It's not where it doesn't go up to 300 though. It only goes up to 200.
Okay. So
Doc is trying it on his end. So Doc could
okay, nice. Thank you, Doc.
And that's the thing too. So now I think it was originally at 70. So now I have to see if let me see here. I think it was at 75. See, then I didn't take any screens of this one, but I think it was at 75.
And then the high cut.
And then again now, so for example, let's say it was at 75. I'm not able to go back to 75 because the knob lets me only adjust it to go to 76.4. So
I wonder why it doesn't let you.
I don't like tinkering with that stuff.
Yeah, but if you don't tinker.
Until we know exactly where to check.
Yeah. Exactly that. So, okay, thank you, Doc. So he's trying it out and see, because this is, all right, so Matt says, can you play us an example of a sound of the internet that is what you want? Okay, yes, let's do this. So this is the 1950s and how they used to sound on TV or radio. So AM radio, TV radio. So we're going to look it up and...
Ask me next week.
Okay, we'll ask you next week. But how cool would this be to create a show like that? So you're live streaming, because typically what I would do is pre-record it and then adjust the voice modifier on Final Cut or CapCut. But I want to do it live. That's what I will love to do.
So looking for a sample. I see old time radio announcer. I'm pretty sure it's gonna sound like it, but just wanna test it off our screen.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I'm pretty sure. So hold on a second.
Yes, okay. This is the sound that we actually played a song like this when we did the show.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if that song is copyright, so I'm not gonna play it too long.
I see.
But,
yeah.
But that's the voice, or that's the sound profile.
Yes, and then the ladies, the way they spoke on that frequency.
Yeah.
Is there not a voice changing effect in the Rodecaster that will do it? So that's what we were trying to figure it out.
It doesn't come with one of those. It has. Hold on. So let's test this out. So not trying to be funny or anything, but we're just gonna test out what it sounds like. So there's this one. Hold on. Test. That's not doing anything. There's the pitch up. Oh, they might hear it on their end. We just not hearing it on the.
How come we're not hearing it?
I'm not too sure. But
we sure hear
is the megaphone? I know we were able to hear it before.
Yeah, we heard the high pitch one.
Hold on a second here. Yeah, I don't know why it's not playing.
After this play, we will give you the next trivia. We will play the next trivia.
Censoring works.
So it's not the mid-Atlantic accent. It's in general. In general, even in DR, the ladies spoke that way, and it was in Spanish. It's just the frequency that
just the sound.
It's just
yeah,
the
just
sound. It's just the
that
way.
profile. Just the way the microphone sounded, basically. But not only that, but also they carry their voice like that. But you can carry a
you
voice.
can do it because you're good at doing that.
I know how to talk like this. And welcome to Ecamm Network News and Entertainment, right? But not only. But in addition to talking like this, you have to have the profile with the microphone, right? But we do not have the profile for the microphone. it only works on XLR defaults to input one. Oh, the sound. Okay, that's why. So these sound effects, these voice effects here, like the pitch up and all that stuff. So if we were to turn on the SM7B here on XLR1, it will work.
Also, they heard it because
no, they say we're not hearing it. Paul says they're not hearing it.
Oh, because Tora said it sounded like they were in a tin can during that time.
Right, referring to the profile.
Okay, so to me it doesn't sound like a tin can. It sounds nostalgic. It sounds very nostalgic.
So, yeah, but
so that is it.
We've yet to come across maybe like some type of vocalizer or something that will just give that effect versus having to go into the Rodecaster and change a bunch of stuff. Yes, old-time radio voice. Mm-hmm.
Exactly, the old-time radio voice. Yeah, so what we did when we...
Hindenburg disaster.
Oh, footage. But when we did we called it back in the day, I think it was the show, when we did it. And we talked about dancing and circus and all things like that. Not era specific, but Matt has a great idea, but we can talk about the things that happened there. For example, which is why I was thinking about the idea, is the things that came out in the 1940s, right? So, for example, the first laugh track, the first commercial, that was Bulova. Also, there was another, the first spin-off came out. Also, there was the first debate, the first presidential debate that came out. And there was another one that was so surprising to me when, what is the name? I love Lucy. I love Lucy.
Mm-hmm.
That the word pregnant could not be said on live television. It cannot be said at all. And I was like, what in the world? So that's when they came out with the word encinta. Like in Spanish, I say it encinta. So Fuljens, you will have to pronounce in English but it was like they couldn't say pregnancy. And they had to look for synonyms. For example, expecting. She was expecting, and she had to hide her pregnancy on TV.
How do you pronounce this? Lucy is what?
Encinta.
Encinta.
In Spanish, but I don't know what that is like. But that's what they said. So it's like Lucy is encinta. And then that program afterwards, because they said, no, I'm not going to hide my pregnancy, then they were able to showcase it. And I guess they not aired, but they covered her real childbirth. But it's so interesting that the word pregnancy could not be said live. And then they had to look for synonyms about it, and then she had to hide. So these are the things that, looking back, look at where we are, and we have programs such as Ecamm that allows us to do all of these incredible things, just like the TV. So back in 1941, it was the first commercial. And here we are, that we can create commercials ourselves and play it on our streams, right? Yeah. It's incredible.
Definitely.
It's incredible. But yeah.
I'm just reading Matt's suggestion for the AM radio show. Did you hear that Ford will make a car with an internal combustion engine? That's awesome. I love it. This is Howard Cosell.
I just need to learn the lady's voice, but that's what it is. I don't know how to say the lady's voice, but if I had
the ladies weren't really
active, but they were. Some of them were.
And you have to look them up in acting and movies and stuff.
Yes.
Not so much announcing and
right,
stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah. News. Yeah. With child.
Yeah, exactly, with child.
There was so much that couldn't be said on TV. Lucy and Desi couldn't be in the same bed. That is why they had twin beds. Yeah, and a lot of twin bedding going on back then.
Yeah.
Yes.
But then as the show advanced, especially after they scheduled the pre-tape birth episode, that must have been huge.
Yeah.
From not being able to pronounce pregnancy to doing the live birth, pre-recording birth. That is yes.
Yeah. Speaking of commercials, we need more Ken and Glenn.
We do.
Commercials. Yes, we do. Oops.
Yeah.
Wrong sound effect.
The thing with Ken and Glenn, we got a lot of because they used to use mainstream music before. We have now with YouTube, we can remove the sound, right, and still leave their voices. So we will play some more Ken and Glenn commercials. That was great.
Hold on a second.
And they have because they had a TV, not a TV show, web show.
Yeah.
In college.
Let me just test this out real quick.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing. Helps to have a little bit of a nasally voice too.
Jeremy, thank you for trying, but that's not it. Thank you for trying. That's not it.
Wait, Doc sent something.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so what we're seeing is the screen that we see when we go change the frequencies in the Rodecaster Pro. So Doc sent us a diagram to the frequencies. So let's see.
So High Bell 2000. High Bell 2000. Oh no, it's all good. It's all good. Well, dang. Well, just kiss these settings goodbye because I already forgot.
But take a picture of it.
No, hold on. Let me just make sure that we took a photo of this one. We could have had that. Also, yeah, we have the equalizer settings, the presets. So let's try this. So High Bell 2000. High Bell 2000. Thank you, Doc. High Bell 2000. All right. And then high gain 6.7. Boom, 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 boom.
Did you save your show on RCP?
Mid bell is
yes, she
around
did.
Where it needs to be.
Lucy definitely pushed a lot of limits.
Mid gain. All right. Almost there. And then low
You
bell.
probably couldn't say diagram on TV back then.
3.
It probably was
And then low gain.
misunderstood, was mixed with something else.
Boom.
This show is going to be great because it's going to be all back in the day. We're going to get a show and a radio show and bring it. Because last time when we Paul, do you remember? Were you with us, Paul? Yes, you were. You were with us because we also did it on the Ecamm on Adrian's. We did it on Ecamm Live Academy.
Which was it?
The black and white.
We may have.
Yeah, we did it. We did it there.
Let's see if
Did it change? No. How does
wait, so now
how
how do I get to this so I have to pull up the software? Is that what it is to get this reverb interface here?
the software for this? I do sound different.
Slightly, but
I sound a little different, but I don't sound like they do. I need to practice that voice like you.
You might stay like that for a little bit.
Come say it here on my mic.
No, mine is muted.
Oh.
Yeah, mine is muted. Let's see if we could just pull this up real quick. And what's this link that Doc just sent while I'm pulling this up?
What do you mean? What do you want me to do?
Oh, I thought you had the replay there.
The replay off.
Replay of this. Let me just pull this up. Rodecaster Pro and device configuration. Is it in here?
So we're going into the Rodecaster software.
Mm-hmm.
I do sound different, but it's not what I'm looking for.
You need the reverb. So hold on a second here. So is this the link? What's this link? Let's see what the link Doc is sending here. Okay, so that we have that set up. Yeah, that is pretty much. So this is what Doc sent, which we have. So we have that, and then now we need the reverb. This has been a minute.
Jack says I sent the Fame picture if they want to play. Should we put that there just in case Jeremy wants to play, or all of you want to play with this?
If they want to test this out also.
Yes, test it out, and you can put it on the screen.
I am still trying to find the doggone reverb.
I wonder if my laugh is gonna sound in AM frequency. Old time frequencies.
I'm gonna find this darn thing.
You looking for this?
Yeah. That's the only thing. And then we're ready to rock and roll.
So is there a search button here?
I cannot find that. I don't know what I did.
Add it to the fam. So this is what we're trying to find in here, and I don't. Is it under another menu?
Hold on, let's pull up. I'm just gonna pull up the Doc's text. Hold on a second here. Let me see if I can just drag and drop it into Ecamm. So this right here. Where this at?
It's next to processing.
Okay. Oh.
Thank you, Doc. Thank you. Okay, okay.
All right, we're getting somewhere.
Wait, let me exit out of this situation. Where do I have a hand here? Okay, here we go.
Just hide the overlay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So cool. All right.
All right, here we go.
We're getting somewhere now. So this switch needs to be on. Just gonna follow this exact. Have this switch on.
We should have the overhead camera.
And this level here. Boom.
Please hold the line. Oh, reverb.
That's right.
Reverb? No.
There you go.
I mean, I sound different, yes. But you have to do it because you're the one who has the voice. So come closer.
Unless you want to take down this mic.
Mute it so I don't make too much noise.
Wait, is it still? Okay. Let's go back. Testing, 1, 2, testing, 1, 2. Yeah, it changed a little bit, but you still have to carry your voice.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I gotta mute mine. So there you go. Testing, 1, 2,
Carry your voice.
testing, 1, 2. Huh?
Do your thing. Do your announcement.
Welcome to Ecamm Network News and Entertainment. My name is Fuljens Henry. Good evening, everyone. I'm joined here by my analyst, Anna Hill. I mean, yeah, it works.
Mute it.
It works.
I am.
Until we reset it.
Okay, so yes, no. Okay, so I will have to continue to. I need to continue.
Your call is
to
important
search.
to us. Please hold. Add a wee bit of echo. Oh, okay. I see the echo. Let's try this. Go ahead. Oh, shoot. Go ahead.
You're the
Go
one.
ahead. Go ahead.
But I don't have the voice yet. I don't want to have the voice. I just want to sound like that. You have the.
Let's take it back down. Let's take the mic down again.
We're just gonna.
All right, so this is it with the echo. A little bit of echo. Hold on a second here. Testing, test. Testing. How about you?
What about me?
Let me keep messing around with these things. Go ahead, try that.
What about me? What about you? What about them? We have a trivia coming up. Stay tuned.
Hold on, let's add a little delay. Try this.
We have a trivia coming up. Stay tuned.
Test. Wait, so that's not working. Hold on. Try that again.
We do have a trivia coming up. Stay tuned.
Try it again.
And this trivia is actually going to be about food.
Bring the levels up. All right, try it out.
Fulgence is trying to bring the levels up. This will sound good for you, because it's almost there, I think.
Does it sound good for me? How does this sound? Wait, hold on. So
then we have trivia
Let's
coming
hide. Okay, and we have trivia coming up. Yeah, I see.
think the
There's
other one
there's an echo. I hear the echo. That does sound. So I cannot turn my mic back on. We're just staying on this microphone now.
What was all of that, though? What was it? Because it sounded like pinnacle.
Hold on. Right. It sounds like
Like a stadium.
This sounds like we're in the stadium. What is going on?
It sounds like a lot of people are talking. It must be something else.
Hold on. Let me see. Can I use this? Testing. All right. So I'm good here. We're just gonna keep we're just gonna keep the shotgun muted on this end. Hold on.
Wait, can you all hear that? Can you hear that?
Did they hear that? Did you guys hear that?
Do you hear it? It's just like a gallinero. It's like a lot of.
Hold on. So I'm gonna mute yours.
Where is it coming from, though?
I don't know. I don't know.
They can hear it. They can hear it.
You guys heard it, all right? What happened?
So that is something. That is something, but
Oh
yes.
my gosh.
What we're trying to accomplish was
going
old-time
on there,
radio,
though?
right? So we have the voice, and we're trying to, as you can hear, my mic has a little bit of effect on it because we were playing with it. Afterwards, we're going to try to revert it to what it was before. But what we're trying to do is a show. We did a show back about a year and a half ago where everything was black and white. So, for example, inside of Ecamm, there's some a feature that's super easy to do. So go into camera effect, you select the camera that you're on, and then you're gonna go all the way to black and white.
Bam.
So you change it to black and white, and you can have all of that effects. You can do different things. And what we were trying to do is do a show inspired by the 1950s, 1960s, even 1980s. What are you laughing about? Is there something funny here?
We'll get to the comments in a second.
Right? So that's what we're trying to do. And we were testing it out live and see, because if you can hear it and it's great and we have it here, then we are good.
Yeah, definitely. But I also remember that we actually added some more. See, now this setup is completely different, because like now this is just it's just a mess right now.
Yes,
But
but-
anyway, you guys can hear us. We also added some more effects to the black and white too, I remember, because this still doesn't look like early 1900s black and white. We did we added a little bit of extra.
Yeah, we did extra.
there.
We added LUTs and things like that.
Yeah.
But for you, thank you so much for testing with us. We're gonna do a last trivia and call it a night.
Is
and
the crowd
you're gonna
effect
do.
still going?
Huh?
Wait, it's gone? Wait, it's gone? Wait, it's gone? Wait, it's gone? Wait, it's gone?
What was it?
I don't know. Something got caught on there, but we definitely sound very definitely.
We do. Yeah. Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
It's still something. But we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this. I'm gonna continue researching, and all of you, please, if you can, continue researching as well, so that we can test it out. So when we have that show, we can have fully inspired by. We already have the graphics. We created the graphics a while ago, all inside of Ecamm. It was amazing. That episode is actually on Building Blocks. It was Building Blocks episode that we did it, and then we also did it on Ecamm Live Academy. And then we did it for 3 here on Ecamm. So we did it 3 times. These are the things that we can do. Sounds like a loop. It sounds like a lot of things right now.
Let me just turn this one off. So that should be good. Whatever you guys were hearing. Let me see here.
It's playing still.
Wait, hold on a second. How about this? Testing.
It's on repeat.
Whatever it is, it's on repeat. So we'll just stay on this one for now. So everything is muted except for the shotgun.
Is it better now? Gone. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank you,
cool.
Bo. Okay.
Yeah, so there's stuff looping in the background.
All
It'll be
right.
interesting to play the replay and see.
Right,
And
exactly.
see what we got going
Yeah.
on there. ENN remix.
Let's go, learner to learner. Okay, so let's do the last trivia, fam. Thank you so much for testing here with us. We're going to continue to test this, and we're going to bring you that show fully. Everything is going to have the whole vibe.
Doc is saying, send him a link real quick. He got it. All right, we're going over time.
We're going over time, fam. We're going over time.
We're going over time.
We're going to test this out. Doc is coming on deck.
Just gotta find our interview setup. Hold on a second here.
And the
Just
link.
going into preview mode real quick. You have it. You can send it to Doc. You can text him.
Oh,
real quick,
actually, yeah.
Just setting up our little interview scene real quick. Hold on a second here. Come on. Just need a regular interview. Oh, this will work. Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. This is perfect. Bam. Publish. Go back to live. Boom. Sending it over, Doc. Sending it over.
All right, so I don't have my phone with me, so you might have to just...
1 second. All right. So
I'm
we have that.
copying. Oh, actually, I can just send it
We have
on
that
Slack.
ready for Doc once he's ready to come in.
I'm going to send it on Slack.
Please hold. And while we're doing that, let me Hispanic Heritage Month this interview scene real quick.
Let's bring the little
Hispanic-
pepper.
Hispanic Heritage Month this scene real quick. There we go. Boom, boom. And then we're gonna hide this sidebar here. We don't need that. Hide. what else? Hide. Okay, perfect. Ready. We are
Now
ready.
you and Doc are gonna be doing those voices because I mean back in those times. So I'm gonna have to hear the ladies on movies, listen to the ladies in movies and the way they talked and the way their voices carried, so that I can practice that. That's gonna be great.
The box is way too small for Doc's head.
If it fits Fuljens' head, it's gonna fit Doc.
It should fit Doc. It should fit Doc. All right.
No, the dancer's here. Fuljens just didn't want to bring him, Tora. Fuljens like, no. Like 5 dancers.
Bring on Doc.
Okay, Doc. Let's go.
Wait. Doc, yeah, we hear your output. We hear your output. Okay, we black and white. Okay, we black and white.
All right. Listen closely, Anna Hill. Welcome to ENN. Today, we're going to bring you the latest news in Ecamm, brought to you by Fuljens Henry and Anna Hill. This is how you do the radio voice. Then, if we were at a baseball stadium, ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
today
yes.
we will bring to you the wonderful New York Yankees versus the Boston Bombers, the Red Sox. Coming to you from Yankee Stadium. Make sure you grab your peanuts and cold beer as we get ready to bring up Babe Herman Ruth. Steps up to the plate. Throwing out the first pitch is the raging Cajun Jeremy Hubble. The oldest man in the park would be Paul Duncan, hailing from Palo Alto, California. Mira, mi gente, yo tengo una pregunta. Todos latinos en la casa que de la baseball game is a very good to me. Bringing to the plate Roberto Clemente.
Old school baseball announcer.
Wait, why do I hear my voice? Why do I hear my voice?
I think we're hearing it.
Oh my God. Wait, how do you turn this off? Oh my God. Hold on. Oh, I can't turn it off now.
We hear a little bit of
Okay, there it is. Now it's off.
Okay.
So what
okay.
I did
No, you
was
can still
not
hear
only
me. No,
did
you
I
can still hear me.
Wait, hold on.
You can hear me?
It's not on our end.
I can hear you.
We're hearing ourselves on your end.
Oh, I can fix that. Boom. Now you shan't. Now
Test,
you can't.
test.
There you go.
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
So what I did was not only did I make the adjustments in the Ecamm thing, but I turned off the echo on the Rodecaster, and then you go to the megaphone special effects, and then with the megaphone special effects, you turn it down a little bit because the megaphone special effects is really strong, and it makes you sound like Timberland.
Where can one find the megaphone special effects on here? Is it under-
Click on your pads, and then you have this one.
And you have this one. And then you have megaphone.
Okay.
So the megaphone is kind of already it, but it's kind of too strong. So on the screen, you can actually edit that preset and back some of that off a little bit, and it gives you a little bit more control. As we were doing it, it dawned on me, like, there's already a megaphone preset in there, and somebody mentioned in the chat a ways back, like it has to have that megaphone sound, because it was those really hollow speakers that they had inside the baseball game, you know?
Yes.
The Harry Carey and the Chicago Cubs. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier.
It should be like okay. So here's the thing: if the two of you have a conversation like that, like going back and forth, let me hear that.
No, my question for that is, does it have to be an XLR port 1? I remember I hear Jeremy was saying that we have to be an XLR
I think somebody
1.
said that it had to be on port 1, yeah.
Because on port 3,
But then-
it's not working.
Yeah.
Testing 1 2. No megaphone.
Yeah, I believe it is stuck to port 1. And when I switch my other interface back, I'll let you know tomorrow.
You see?
Oh, that's super funny. It sounds good, though.
This is what it sounds like, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, true. Yeah, we can probably get away with this, but I'm super loud over here.
Dude, that's perfect.
That's
perfect.
nice.
And,
Yes.
And what you got to do, Fuljens, remember, is you're trying to go mad nasally. So, like, we're used to talking from our diaphragms and having that, but you got to put the sound in the tap of your nose. You almost want to sound like you have a really bad cold.
Exactly.
But I'm going to have to practice this because you guys, like, you already have it down pat. I have to practice my voice, which is going to be great because it's a new challenge.
Paul can do it. He was there. I mean, ask Paul, coaching. He was actually there.
Learner to learner is saying it can be port 3.
That's John.
But in the okay, John. But in the effects panel, you can choose which mic.
Oh, that's true too. See, sometimes I find it's easier to do it on screen, just because of the app. You can kind of see more. But yeah, I'm also on a newer version of the app, which you guys will get tomorrow.
Nice. We'll have to play around with it.
Okay, so thank you. Okay, so those are the settings. Can you remember?
It's pretty cool. It's a great
Yeah,
concept.
screenshots, yes.
It's a great concept. So I think it'll be awesome if you can figure this out. And then
Yeah.
you just got to do the whole thing in black and white.
Yes.
And then if you make any videos that you're going to do, you're going to want to put that film scratches on it with either Final Cut, CapCut, Premiere, whatever.
Yeah.
Make sure you add the film scratches to it.
Yes. Yeah. All of that great stuff. All of it. And then we're gonna make black and white. You know how Doc, we were trying to make the black and white deep, the colors, that one day that you came on ENN. I'm gonna continue to play with that, right? So that's gonna be good. So
Yes.
that day, like everything just, I'm like, yes, that was a great idea, Doc, and I've been playing with it ever since.
Sorry, my backup was running. I just turned it off. It wasn't expecting me to be in here right now. Normally I'm eating lunch when you guys go on.
But yeah, that's gonna be yeah, but the film scratch also we can, oh, you trying to drop it now?
Listen.
Yeah, well, you might to find the film scratch just as a PNG overlay.
That's what he's
so
trying
you
to
can-
do.
Yeah, it's probably already there.
Hold on a second.
And then transparent.
on a
Oh, because you're gonna bring it. Okay.
Yeah, we'll just blend mode it. We're just gonna
Okay,
blend
so what we're doing is we're bringing it in the scratches so that we can add it, what Doc is saying. Because one of the great things about Ecamm is that if you could do everything and record it the way you want to, it will be less
Man,
post-processing.
you guys crushed the Manchester United stand, the overlay. You guys crushed that. Oh my God. I was like, from a long time ago when I started using Ecamm, that show was already doing that, right? And I was like, yo, one of these days I'm gonna figure out how to do that. But back then we didn't have shapes and all of that stuff. Those all came because of Anna. Just so you guys know, she bugged Ken and Glenn until they put it all in there. So the fact that you guys can do this with nothing crazy is, hey, give it up to me, Hermana. Talk about Latin Heritage Month. Like, yo, she bullied them into putting it all in there. So it's really cool to see that. Because I remember one of the very first things way back when we first came on Fuljens was somebody saying, could we do PTI? And then Bradley was doing it in Keynote.
In Keynote.
Right? So the fact that now we could do all of that without the overhead of running an extra app,
Yes.
come on, son. Come on,
Yeah.
son.
Everything.
That is
Inside
it.
Ecamm,
Do you have
100%.
it?
Yeah, so I'm gonna drag and drop it as an animated overlay right here, real quick. We're gonna loop this.
Look at that.
We're gonna loop it, and we're gonna blend
perfect.
mode. Let's try this. Let's see.
And we
Oh,
will,
come on,
This
son.
is awesome. We will have to slow down the scratches and stuff, make it less jumpy. But this is it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right from
Yo.
Canva. Right from Canva.
And then even your camera, you got to add like a blur of like 6 or 7 because it's too sharp. But
True.
damn, son,
Yep.
that looks
Yep.
Hold on a second.
that looks so good. Yo, this is perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, and anything. Yeah, all of that.
Other things that would help is using your stream at 24p instead of 30. You're gonna want a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna want a little bit more jerkiness.
Yes.
Oh, if we could do 15, oh, that would be perfect.
Oh my gosh. That would be post-processing. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's true. The 15 would add the post processing, but yo, this looks good, man.
That's it. So in 20, we do it 24. We slow down those. We can get another scratches.
And you know what's cool though, because like before, when we had it the last time, we didn't have all these features anymore.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So this would be like extra step. Look at it, just in a matter of seconds.
Right.
We just found it with a black background in Canva, looped it inside of Ecamm blend mode. Boom. Seconds done.
Yeah, and we can find one that is slower, you know, not moving so fast, and the scratches are black.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, like little bat TV effects, right?
Well, hey, Fuljens, take the opacity down on the scratches to like half of what it is right now, just to see what it looks like. And then when you come in, you gotta go, "Hey Lucy, I'm home." It's just so ridiculous.
That looks good. I actually have to bring it a little bit lower. It's like 30.
See, that's a little bit better.
You have some splaining to do.
I'm so proud of Lucy. Man, she's stuck in there.
Yo, that was my favorite show as a kid. I used to skip school just to watch that when I was a wee lad. Yo, this is perfect, son. This is sick.
This is awesome. And also, if we could find we have the horizontal open.
Yes, we do. Yeah. And we also had the TV that towards the end, like Tora is saying, you guys have to end the show.
The TV closing.
The TV closing.
Yeah.
We have
the
the vertical lines.
Oh, the vertical lines.
Yeah, the color lines, right? That
Yo,
went like.
I have the
Matt
old
was just talking
ATSC
about that.
chart too. Oh, when it goes like this.
Yes.
Okay. Oh
Yeah.
my God. You see, we have to gather all those assets to include them because we had that screen too towards the end.
So this is the one that we have
Yeah.
here. Right. So. But we don't have
good.
We don't have the reverse, but we can just always reverse that. So check this out.
Oh yeah, just reverse the clip. Oh my God. Look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ANN.
You gotta speak. You gotta say.
Hi, I'm your host, Fuljens Henry. I'm joined here with Doc Rock and Anna Hill.
We're coming to you live from the shadows of the great Syracuse University. Today we're going to talk about... Yeah, you got to have the New York. Today we're going to talk about the impact of Negro spirituals on baseball.
I'm gonna do my hair. Daniel, hello.
Hello.
I'm gonna do my
Yo,
hair.
you got to
in that
get the
style and
1920s joint? Yeah, with the big thing on the side? Come on, son.
Yeah, we're gonna
what's
go
her name?
all for it.
Oh my God, what's her name? The movie. Oh my God, why can't I think of the name of the movie? Oh my God. Dinah Ross
what's it
did the
about?
soundtrack to it. It was about the first female black female jazz singer. Dinah Ross did the soundtrack for Danbury. Oh my God, I forgot the name of the movie. I'll find it. I'll text it to you.
Okay.
It's a good movie because if you see that, you'll get that look, that period piece. Or watch
Yes.
Hollywood Nights. You can
Hollywood
see it from
Nights,
Hollywood Nights as well.
Okay.
Yeah, because otherwise, most of what you're going to look at, because we didn't have a lot of representation in film and TV back then,
Yeah.
it's not going to look like us. But if you go look at some of that old stuff, or like some of the old like Cuban films, which were some of the first stuff that we got here in the U.S., you would see it.
Okay, Hollywood Nights. Yeah. Okay. So definitely, that and you are all set because you just have to
Yo, this is so good. This is so good.
So, who was asking about doing something like George was asking, can you do something to make it look a bit overexposed or let some light leak in there?
we will have to go to
I
the
put the brightness all the way
go to
up,
gamma.
and I put the gamma, but we can either go like this.
There we go. Yeah, but not so bright, like a little bit down. Yeah.
Like this?
And we're doing this inside of Ecamm. We're playing
Yeah.
with the Ecamm camera effects. So that's what we're doing a little
We
bit.
got brightness
now,
all the way up. And
yeah.
then we got the gamma.
Now do it on Doc's camera.
Oh, I can do it too.
Yeah, Doc.
Okay.
And
Doc can do it,
actually,
okay.
oh, and of course, there's already LUTs to do this stuff.
You
man.
know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
it's
we
nuts.
just get that.
See, we just
especially
got to
get
do
look
that.
George was mentioning.
Live coach. Hello.
Very good to see you here.
Yo,
I love the
that is
blues. Yes, and we can
crazy.
add that. Yeah. Anything? Dorothy.
Yeah, Dorothy
Dorothy
Dandridge.
Dandridge.
That's what I was trying to say. Dorothy
Okay.
Dandridge. That's the one.
Yes.
Trivia
That's a
in
good
black and
film.
white. So you just reminded us that we need to do trivia. Okay, Doc, he changed
Yo,
his-
and Val probably got some outfits from back then because she was around too.
True?
She gonna kill me. Val's gonna kill me.
Yeah, so the
That's
TV,
the vintage,
the
costumes.
vignettes, they has this. So we will add all of that. Oh my gosh. Wait till you all see. Okay, this is the 1960s look. Well, do you
Jeremy's
see
trying
that?
to recreate the JFK film with me. Thanks, Jay.
But this is like we almost have it. So the only thing we have to do is dress up like it. So, oh my gosh, we can do this for a Halloween episode.
Yes, we can.
And then that way we do it all together.
we
So
can.
I will be dressed up like the ladies. On the
I'll dress up like the ladies too. I got an old flapper dress around the house somewhere.
Let's go, Doc. Let's go. We'll
I
dress up
I
like
can
that.
borrow from Pauline. She got one.
We'll do a whole show. We'll do a whole show like that. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yes,
good
yes, we
idea,
have-
Steve.
You can also add the CRT distorted filter too. Okay, CRT.
Yeah. I can play with all the filters and all that good stuff and get all those set
Yo,
up.
this is crazy, bro. This totally works.
The film scratch was like it's so clutch.
The film
So
scratch
clutch
is
idea.
money, dude.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then if we were to hide the background, because if we were to say we'll just make everything black and white, oops, hide all this stuff here.
And then their cameras weren't as tight as us, so we're gonna have to set up a little bit more, like they were further away. And we're gonna do it with inspired by, but the ladies were not on TV, so this is going to be.
Anna, do you have a older UV filter you could put on your lens? Because what I would tell you to do is hit it with a couple spritzes of hairspray, or like rub a little Vaseline on the edges of an old UV filter. You can always clean it off after, and put that on the front of your camera, because then that'll dumb it down a little bit. You know what I mean?
Okay, good idea. So
back,
UV filter.
back when we couldn't afford, Pro Mist like I got on mine, we used to just use Vaseline and then, smidge it up a little bit and then clean the center so that the edges was really soft.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
great idea.
So and it's cool about the old school UV filter. You can always use some Dawn to get all of the Vaseline off after, and it won't mess up the coating. But don't do it to any other filter than the UV, because those are throwaway. The other filters are too important.
For sure, yeah. So
Actually, I
Daniel,
have
that's
a
what
white
Doc was
Pro
saying.
Mist.
That's what Doc was saying, that we needed to slow down the frame. So
Yeah.
he was suggesting.
That's good too.
Yeah.
Fuljens, cut that up a little bit so you can have the edges. Yo, that's sick.
Second here. Let me bring this back.
Saeed, put the peanut butter on your mic. You silly.
Right here.
Yo, what if you put that as an overlay or a screen, or what is it, multiply, just because it will cut through, right?
Oh, through
like on
top
you
of the
could
cameras?
overlay it.
Yeah. What if you set it in Ecamm as a screen? And if you need these assets, yo, I got like a couple million credits in Adobe stock, so
nice.
I can get good ones if you need.
Camera.
Yo, this is gonna be funny, bruh.
Right?
Let's try this.
Oh yeah, Saran wrap works too, John. Forgot about that.
Right here, blend mode. Just try overlay.
Yeah, overlay screen.
Wait, that's too crazy. You gotta look, yeah.
Screen.
bring it down to
And,
maybe
and
like,
then you bring it down. Yeah, because the black will stay pretty good. It's the white that's being messed with. Oh, there's also add and subtract too, which work pretty good.
that. Yeah, let's
Oh,
try it.
come
But
on,
that is
son,
actually
that's
pretty
starting-
good. That is
You
actually
know what I'm saying?
pretty good. That is awesome. Give a little. What sound we're gonna have to use back in the day? But there
That's
will be
just
no sound.
absolutely incredible.
We'll find it.
Yes.
We'll find it.
Yo,
Let's see. So that is that's lighten. Let's just try subtract real quick. Subtract didn't do well. Subtract actually brought out the film scratch a little bit
Yeah,
more.
but the film scratch is too fast, so I
Let's
think.
go back to lighten.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
Yo.
And then it's so they didn't have any
well, also remember, Fuljens, it matters the order. So, like when you do these on this one, this might have to go under the film scratches in order. You know what I'm saying? Just like in Photoshop.
yeah. Yeah.
Yo, when we discovered it, it's just like Photoshop. Me and Anna were just dicking around.
For
It was
real. I was like,
completely
oh.
accidental. And I was like, wait a minute. These are exactly like Photoshop. This is going to be sick. So, yeah, that's when we
Yeah.
discovered you can do some pretty crazy stuff
For sure.
while
I mean-
Fuljens was sick.
All right, so remember. Okay, thank you so much for all of this info.
Bruh.
We're gonna. Oh my gosh.
Come on.
Okay, so you have to come. Can you come here so that then you and Dad can do a little commercial.
You could just rotate it.
But then I'm okay. So go. So Doc, it's gonna be you and Fuljens. We're gonna do a little. We're going to introduce that we are working on this show and it's going to come soon. So stay tuned for it. And then after that, we will introduce the trivia. One last trivia. Got it? Yes.
I think so.
Okay. All right. On your voices. In your voices.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Fuljens Henry. I'm here live with Doc Rock, and we have a very special announcement for you. Take it away, Mr. Rock.
Coming up for you very, very soon. Make sure you watch this channel and check your local news boys as they bring you the paper to let you know about the history of Ecamm on Vivo.
That is right. You heard it here first, hot off the presses. That is here, the same Ecamm Network, same news channel, same time, same place. We'll see you then.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, stay locked in to WENN, Ecamm Radio FM.
Hold on. I gotta finish it off right.
And now let's bring in some trivia.
That was great. Okay, that was great. And this is the trivia. Let's go. Let's do one trivia.
You guys are incredible. I just want you to know that. You guys are incredible. See, okay, I posted this in the chat way back, and I just wanted everybody to just hear this clearly. Anna's insane curiosity is what being a creator is about. You have got to try stuff and break stuff. Don't be scared, because you never know what kind of awesomeness you might create. And so her wanting to do something otherwise psychotic comes up with this really incredible thing. And this is how things are discovered. This is how we found Post-it notes and pantyhose. It all started with an accident. It's legit, bro, to just do it. This is it.
Oh, man.
Stay tuned, fam. Stay tuned. So now let's do this one trivia,
Yes, let's
and
do,
then we will call it a day. Remember that tomorrow we have Ecamm Foundations, and the link is going to be in the comments again for you. Join us because we're going to be talking about creating profiles, creating different things. If you want to get creative, come on over tomorrow with Adrian. He's also going to have a Zoom where we will review the profiles that you created tomorrow. We're going to review it on Wednesday. All right. So it's going to be really fun.
Yes.
Register, and then now we will do the trivia.
Yes.
You take it away, mister. There was none of that back then. There was no National History Month, none of that.
None of that. There was no national.
We're bringing it back.
Let's go. What is the primary ingredient in
Tortilla española. Eggs and potatoes. corn tortillas and cheese, tomatoes and avocado. What is the primary ingredient?
Primary. The primary ingredient. Get your answers in. Sometimes it's all about convincing Fuljens to mess up the mics live on there. Oh wait. Okay, so let's see. All right, we have a few answers coming in. We have a few answers coming in.
Chicken parmesan.
Oh man. All right. And the correct answer is
Huevos y papas.
That is right. That is right. And who? Okay, it was after.
we got the letterbox open. We do not have a correct answer.
Okay.
Well, George answered it, but George won already.
Right. So we do not.
And Steve is like, no, A, I meant A. Well, there's one more if you want to try one more. We have one more.
Okay, let's try one. Well, let's try one more.
All right, let's do this.
Wait, let's let Doc read it. Doc, we're gonna put it on screen and you read it, okay? You're in? Okay, let's go.
These Argentine treats are 2 cookies filled with dulce de leche, sometimes rolled in coconut. Please submit your answers now to win the Criminy Croquet Crickets contest. Is it A, empanadas dulces, B, facturas, or C, alfajores?
Paul says, I will time out George. Oh my gosh.
Oh, these are so good too.
Oh,
Oh
yeah?
my gosh, they are so good. Oh, I can make them, but it's too much work. But they are delicious.
All right. And the correct answer is
Sí.
Alfajores.
And they are absolutely phenomenal.
They are so good. Oh my gosh.
People, next level.
You eat
That's the
that
best
and
thing
you,
to come out of Argentina since Messi.
you cannot just have 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. You have to have like 10. It's so good. It's so good.
Gosh.
Oh, the winner is viewer name. Congratulations, viewer name.
Daniel's saying, I'm sorry, I cannot think properly with Doc talking like that.
They are really good. They're really good.
my
So, George, if
gosh.
you see an Argentinian or Peruvian, they will have, either of them will have them. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, fam, thank you so much for being here with us and testing this out for us.
Katie some budget.
For what? On what?
Because we only have one winner today.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
That's
Oh my
funny.
gosh.
That is funny.
Okay.
Yo,
We saved
hey,
Katie
hey,
some budget.
Anna,
We put
I came to the conclusion in the earlier stream today that George is somehow like in the YouTube offices, or he has the fastest latency in the planet when it comes to YouTube streams. 'Cause he be getting the answer out while you still asking the question.
For real. I'm like, what?
oh my gosh.
The answer already.
Oh, I got a trivia question for y'all. See, holy crap, he's right.
Johnny, hello.
Johnny! Yes,
Sacrifice.
yes, okay.
Sacrifice,
Doc, you
Johnny.
are awesome. Thank you so much for doing this. Thank you. This has been awesome.
Mahalo.
We're going to
too
implement
good.
all of this. And for you, fam, thank you for your suggestions as well. The scratches and the vignettes. We're going to try all of them, and we're going to bring you an amazing nostalgic. We're gonna come up with a name show that is going to be all about that. We're gonna be dressed up as that, and who knows, we might just have a guest who has already been trained on The Voice. So the guest, we're bringing a guest.
I'm leaving. I'm going to be on a plane. I'm going to Boston.
So thank you so much, fam. Hope to see you tomorrow on Ecamm Foundationals, and then on Building Blocks on Wednesday.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Doc. Thank you so much, fam. Thank
Aloha.
you, Paul, for being awesome and being overtime here with us.
All right, peace, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
We're going back into color mode. Let's go.
Suck it, that blue sky.